Hi guys, and welcome to our podcast. And today we're gonna talk about the fact that social media killed everything and that it's kind of destroying my life and all that stuff. Because we all know that social media has a really good, it have their pluses, advantages. Yeah, it, because you can get you can promote everything you want. You can do something and you can it's easier to become someone. It's definitely easier to become famous, as in the past, I don't know, in 40 years ago, to be famous, you needed to be, I don't know, some kind of actor, musician, or politic, or any kind of, that stuff. But right now, you can just dance to TikToks, and then, your career will take off, like Addison Rae, for example. So it's advantage, I think, because you can literally become someone you want to become much easier. The second advantage is that you can talk about whatever you want because it's free. If you know what I mean. And it's kind of I don't know, kind of showed people much more than we see somewhere else because on TV there's no this kind of stuff. If for example, when I live in Europe, I couldn't I never been to US, so I could not say, and I could never see US on TV. I would never see how, for example, LA looks like. But now with social media, I can just see people having vlogs on Europe from that, and I just I am obsessed, So I think it's a really good advantage because you can kind of travel like this. But unfortunately, there's much more. That's much more. And you can earn money easily, right? Or I don't know if it's easy. I don't know. I don't earn money from internet, so yeah, I don't know. But there's much more disadvantages. There's a lot of hate, if that's even the word right to say that. There is addictions going on with that. There are people that weren't supposed to be on these apps that are on these apps and are getting famous because, as I said, it's I think pretty easy. Or I don't know, I'm not famous and I don't know if I want to be. And yeah, and all this stuff. And when you look on the and you can kind of I don't know even how to put it in the words. I don't know. I always say world instead of word. It's so hockey. Oh my god, it's so hard. Okay, but that, for example, sometimes I catch myself being like, oh my god, I wish that my friends would I don't know, call me and just because my parents say that when they were younger they used to come to the friend's house, knock and ask the parents if they are in home or where they are, and but right now you just get a text. People don't call each other now. We just text. We just Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat. I did have Snapchat for I think a year in my life, or maybe two. But then I deleted my account because I just thought it's kind of useless for me because I didn't wanted to do that, and it just pissed me off. I cannot let all the chats get deleted, but it makes people feel so safe on this app. That's I don't know, but so yeah, it kind of killed romance, definitely. It kind of killed social connections. Yeah, all that stuff Fremont's rule and all of that stuff. Everything became much more public. There's no much privacy when you are kind of doing that stuff. So yeah, I think that it kind of really is that internet is killing some parts of the world that would I don't know, internet also normalizes a lot of things. I don't know, vaping, drinking, and smoking at a really young age. Yeah, it's a toxic place. It's definitely a toxic place. You can but also it depends on what side of the internet you are, because it all becomes it's based on your For You page. So it kind of, I think, because you can have really self-motivating, self-loving For You page, but in the blink of the eye you can have really body dysmorphia and all that stuff on your For You page. And yeah, So I don't know what to say, but I wish that one day, like I just wish to be like teenager in the 90s, when the internet really didn't. I don't know if there were internet. I know, like, but there was like in the 90s and the 20s, like not 20s but 2000s. What the fuck? Wait, I think there were internet, but it wasn't like this kind of stuff like it is right now that we have TikTok, Snapchat, and all that stuff. It was much cooler to be just like calling, texting with your friends, but like not in this kind of world when it's so addicting. I just saw like prom from 2008, and now I saw that prom in 2024, and I was like, oh my god, it's such a difference. And people were just more open, I think, to talk, and they weren't on the phone all the time. And what sucks? That like if I decided that I would not like switch my phone to like a Nokia and this like digital phone, I couldn't be. I would just be left out, because like I think that the whole society needs to do that, or like your group of friends needs to do that in order to it to work out. Because like the fact that you're gonna have a Nokia doesn't mean that like something's gonna change. I think it's called butterfly effect. Like, it's like it's not gonna work because my friends won't gonna call me. They're just gonna text in the group chat, and I'm gonna not read because I'm gonna be on Nokia, and all that stuff. Like my friends gonna send me reels, and I'm not gonna watch them because I'm gonna be on my Nokia, and then I'm not gonna be like. I'm just gonna be kind of like I don't know, self-sabotaging myself in the friend group, if you get me. Yeah, so that sucks. And yeah, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say in the episode. And yeah, bye.